Did you know that a significant percentage of people who consistently act as if everything works out for them report higher levels of life satisfaction and success? This isn't mere coincidence, it's a testament to the profound impact our assumptions have on our lives. I think about it, how often do you catch yourself expecting the worst? It's a common habit, isn't it? We're conditioned to prepare for failure and brace ourselves for disappointment. But what if I told you that this very habit is holding you back from the life you desire? The power of assumption is not just a feel-good concept, it's a fundamental principle that shapes our reality. Every thought, every belief, every expectation we hold creates ripples in the fabric of our existence. These ripples, over time, become the waves that carry us to our destination. The mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. When you assume success, your subconscious mind begins to work tirelessly to align your actions and opportunities with that assumption. It's as if you've programmed a powerful computer to seek out and create the outcomes you desire. But here's the catch: this works both ways. If you consistently assume failure or misfortune, your mind will work just as hard to prove you right. It's not because the universe is against you, it's simply responding to the instructions you're giving it through your assumptions. Now, I know what you might be thinking: what about external circumstances? Surely we can't control everything that happens to us. And you're right, we can't control every external event, but we have absolute control over our internal world, our thoughts, our beliefs, our assumptions. When you act as if everything always works out for you, you're not denying the existence of challenges. You're simply choosing to view them through a different lens. You're deciding to see every obstacle as an opportunity, every setback as a setup for a comeback. This shift in perspective is powerful. It changes how you approach situations. When you assume things will work out, you become more resourceful, more resilient, more open to possibilities. You start noticing opportunities that you might have overlooked before. Think about the last time something didn't go as planned. How did you react? Did you immediately assume it was a disaster? Or did you pause and consider that maybe, just maybe, this unexpected turn of events could lead to something even better? The truth is, life is constantly unfolding in ways we can't always predict, but our assumptions act as a filter, coloring our experiences and shaping our responses. When we assume the best, we prime ourselves to make the best of whatever comes our way. But let's be clear, this isn't about naive optimism or denying reality. It's about adopting a powerful mindset that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. It's about training your mind to see possibilities where others see problems. Consider the Wright brothers. When they set out to build a flying machine, the assumption of the time was that human flight was impossible. But they chose to assume differently. They acted as if it was possible, and that assumption drove them to keep experimenting and refining until they achieved what many thought was unachievable. Or think about Thomas Edison. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways it won't work." This is the epitome of acting as if everything works out. Each failure was assumed to be a step closer to success. These aren't just isolated examples. History is filled with individuals who achieved greatness simply because they refused to accept the limiting assumptions of their time. They chose to assume success, to act as if their dreams were not only possible but inevitable. But this power isn't reserved for historical figures or exceptional individuals. It's available to each and every one of us right here, right now. The only question is, are you ready to harness it? Imagine waking up each morning with the unshakable belief that everything is working out for you. How would that change your day? How would it affect your interactions, your decisions, your willingness to take risks? When you assume the best, you naturally become more confident. This confidence isn't arrogance, it's a quiet assurance that no matter what happens, you'll find a way to make it work for you. This confidence is magnetic, it draws opportunities and people to you. But perhaps the most profound impact of this mindset is on your own actions. When you assume success, you act differently. You're more likely to take that leap, to raise your hand, to put yourself out there. You become the protagonist in your own life story, not just a passive observer. Think about the goals you've set for yourself. Now imagine approaching those goals with the unwavering assumption that you will achieve them, not that you might. Not that you'll try, but that you will. You feel the difference. That's the power of assumption at work. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about choosing how you interpret it and respond to reality. It's about recognizing that your assumptions are a choice, and that choice has the power to shape your entire life experience. When you act as if everything always works out for you, you're not just adopting a positive attitude. You're aligning yourself with the fundamental truth of the universe that our inner world creates our outer reality. This alignment is powerful. It allows you to tap into resources and abilities you might not even know you possess. It enables you to see connections and opportunities that others miss. It gives you the resilience to keep going when others would give up. But here's the thing, this isn't a one-time decision. It's a practice. Like any skill, it takes consistent effort to master. There will be days when it's easier and days when it's more challenging. The key is to keep choosing this empowering assumption, especially when it's difficult. Remember, your assumptions are not just passive beliefs, they're active forces shaping your reality. Every time you choose to assume the best, you're setting in motion a chain of events that can lead to extraordinary outcomes. So I challenge you to start right now. In this moment, make the decision to act as if everything always works out for you. Feel the shift in your energy, in your posture, in your very being. This is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, a chapter where you are the author and success is the inevitable conclusion. As you embrace this mindset, you'll begin to notice changes, perhaps subtle at first, but growing more pronounced over time. You'll find yourself approaching challenges with curiosity instead of fear. You'll start to see setbacks as valuable feedback rather than failures. This shift in perspective is transformative. It frees you from the paralysis of worry and doubt. Instead of wasting energy on worst-case scenarios, you'll channel that energy into creating best-case realities. But don't just take my word for it. I invite you to test this principle in your own life. Start small if you need to. Choose one area where you've been struggling and decide to act as if it's already working out perfectly. Watch what happens. You might be surprised at how quickly things begin to shift. Opportunities may arise that you hadn't noticed before. Solutions may present themselves that you hadn't considered. People may respond to you differently, picking up on your new energy and confidence. This is the power of assumption and action. It's not magic, it's a practical application of a universal principle. Your assumptions create your reality, so choose them wisely. As you continue to practice this mindset, you'll find it becomes more natural, more automatic. You'll catch yourself automatically looking for the silver lining, for the opportunity in every situation. This doesn't mean you'll never face challenges or disappointments, but it does mean you'll have a powerful tool for navigating them. Acting as if everything always works out for you doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for good things to happen. It means taking inspired action, guided by the unwavering belief in your eventual success. It means approaching each day, each task, each interaction with the expectation that things will work out. This expectation becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you expect good things, you're more likely to notice them when they occur. You're more likely to take the actions that lead to positive results. You're more likely to persist in the face of temporary setbacks. I think about the most successful people you know or admire. Chances are they share this fundamental assumption that things will work out for them. This isn't because they're lucky or special, it's because they've learned to harness the power of their assumptions. You have the same power within you right now, in this moment. You have the ability to choose your assumptions. You have the power to decide how you'll interpret and respond to the events of your life. So why not choose the most empowering assumption possible? Why not act as if everything always works out for you? The worst that can happen is that you'll face life's challenges with more confidence and resilience. The best that can happen, well, that's limited only by your imagination. As you move forward from this moment, I encourage you to be aware of your assumptions. Notice when you're assuming the worst and consciously choose to shift your perspective. Act as if the best possible outcome is not just possible but inevitable. This doesn't mean ignoring potential obstacles or failing to prepare for challenges. It means approaching those obstacles and challenges with the unshakable belief that you have what it takes to overcome them. that they're simply stepping stones on your path to success. Remember, your life is not happening to you, it's responding to you, to your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions. When you truly understand and embrace this truth, you hold the key to unlocking your full potential. So, I invite you to step into this new way of being, to act as if everything always works out for you, to approach each day with the expectation of success, of joy, of fulfillment. Watch as your world begins to shift in response to this new assumption. You have within you the power to shape your reality. Your assumptions are the chisel with which you sculpt your life experience. Choose them wisely, wield them skillfully, and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. The power of assumption is yours to command. Will you embrace it? This involves mentally practicing specific actions or scenarios related to your goals. Athletes use this technique to improve their performance, visualizing every detail of their sport, from the field to the equipment to the cheers of the crowd. You can apply the same principle to any area of your life. If you have an important presentation coming up, mentally rehearse it in detail. See yourself speaking confidently. Hear your clear and articulate voice. Feel the positive response from your audience. By doing this repeatedly, you're creating neural pathways in your brain that make the actual event feel familiar. As you practice these techniques, you might encounter internal resistance or beliefs, doubts or fears may surface. This is normal and even beneficial, as it gives you the opportunity to identify and transform these limiting patterns. When you notice these limiting thoughts or feelings, don't fight them or try to push them away. Instead, acknowledge them, thank them for showing themselves, and then gently redirect your focus to your desired state. Remember, what you resist persists, what you accept, and then redirect. One effective way to deal with limiting beliefs is through the use of affirmations, positive statements that you repeat to yourself, preferably out loud, to reprogram your subconscious mind. The key to effective affirmations is to phrase them in the present tense, as if what you desire is already true. For example, instead of saying, "I will be confident," say, "I am confident." Instead of "I want to be wealthy," say, "I am wealthy." Your subconscious mind takes these statements as commands and begins to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions accordingly. Affirmations are not about lying to yourself or denying your current reality. They're about choosing to focus on and embody the state you desire to create. When you say, "I am wealthy," while your bank account is low, you're not denying your current financial situation. You're affirming the internal state of abundance, which is the prerequisite. As you work on mastering your inner world, pay close attention to the conversations you have with yourself throughout the day. They have a profound impact on your reality. Are you constantly criticizing yourself? Are you focusing on what's wrong instead of what's right? Are you affirming your limitations rather than your possibilities? Start to consciously monitor and adjust your self-talk. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Affirm your capabilities and your worthiness. Remember, you are always listening to yourself, and what you consistently tell yourself becomes your reality. Another powerful tool for mastering your inner world is meditation. Meditation allows you to step back from the constant chatter of your mind and connect with your deeper self. It creates space between your thoughts, allowing you to observe them without getting caught up in them. Through regular meditation, you can develop the ability to choose your thoughts consciously rather than being at the mercy of habitual thinking patterns. This is a crucial skill in creating your reality, as it allows you to redirect your mental energy towards what you want to create, rather than what you fear or worry about. As you develop your meditation practice, you might want to explore guided visualizations. These combine the benefits of meditation with the power of visualization, guiding you through vivid mental scenarios that align with your goals and desires. Remember, mastering your inner world is not about achieving a state of constant positivity or eliminating all negative thoughts. It's about developing the awareness and skills to consciously choose where you place your mental and emotional energy. There will be days when negative thoughts or emotions arise. The key is not to judge these experiences or try to force them away, but to acknowledge them, learn from them if there's a lesson to be learned, and then gently guide your focus back to your desired state. This process of redirecting your thoughts and emotions becomes easier with practice. It's like building a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger and more automatic it becomes. Eventually, you'll find that your default state becomes one of positive expectation and alignment with your desires. But here's an important point. Don't become attached to specific outcomes or timelines. Trust in the process. Your job is to maintain the inner state of your desire fulfilled. The universe will take care of the how and when. This detachment can be challenging, especially when you're working towards something you deeply desire. But remember, attachment often comes from a place of fear or lack. When you truly believe in the power of your inner world, you can relax into the certainty that what you desire is already yours on an energetic level, and its physical manifestation is simply a matter of time. As you practice these techniques for mastering your inner world, you may find that your desires themselves begin to evolve. As you connect more deeply with your true self, you might discover that what you thought you wanted isn't actually aligned with your highest good. This is a natural and beautiful part of the process. Allow yourself to be open to this evolution. Your expanding consciousness may lead you to desires and goals that are even more fulfilling and aligned with your true purpose. Remember, the ultimate goal of mastering your inner world is not just to achieve specific outcomes, but to become the fullest, most authentic expression of yourself. It's about aligning with your highest potential and living from a place of true power. As you continue on this journey of inner mastery, be patient and compassionate with yourself. This is a lifelong process, and there will be ups and downs along the way. Celebrate your progress, learn from your setbacks, and always keep your focus on the incredible power you hold within you. Your inner world is the source of all your experiences. By mastering this inner realm, you become the conscious creator of your life. You move from being a passive recipient of circumstances to an active participant in shaping your reality. So I invite you to commit right now to taking charge of your inner world. Choose to direct your thoughts toward what you want to create. Choose to feel the emotions of your desires fulfilled. Choose to use your imagination as the powerful tool it is. As you do this, watch how your life begins to transform. Notice how your perception shifts, how your energy changes, how your experiences align more and more with your deepest desires. This is the magic of mastering your inner world. Remember, every great achievement, every profound change, every beautiful creation begins within. Your inner world is the canvas in which you paint your life. Make it a masterpiece. The power to shape your reality lies within you, waiting to be unleashed. It always has been and always will be. Now that you understand how to harness this power, how to master your inner world, what will you create? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and the journey to mastering your inner world begins with a single thought, a single choice to direct your mental and emotional energy towards what you truly desire. Take that step now. Choose an empowering thought. Feel that uplifting emotion. Your new reality awaits, and it all begins within you. The mastery of your inner world is the key to creating the life of your dreams. It's time to turn that key and unlock your full potential.